All right. Gotta make standard videos. Go, go, go. Got a new format. We've got bands. We've got a new set. Let's get it. We've got Belladonna Took. 2-mana, 2/2. First time you get a token, you gain a life. Second time you get a token, you get a draw card. Third time you get a token, everybody gets a 1/1 counter. So we're aiming for that. All three, we're trying to gain a life, draw a card. Everybody gets 1/1 counters. Card's really powerful. It does have the downside of being susceptible to spot removal, whereas a lot of your other parts of your deck are not. Doesn't matter. We're going to try it. We're going to play new cards. So to make tokens, we've got Hop to It. This is probably the best one. 3 tokens for 1 card. Immediately going to curve with your Belladonna Took, and then get you a bunch of 2/2s really strong. Last Ronin's Technique is another really good one, where we can go turn 1 Headliner, turn 2 Belladonna, turn 3 Ninjutsu the token. Now everybody gets 1/1 counters. We've got a Catharsis. This is a bit hard to cast on turn 2, which is part of why we only have 2. Just double white to get the tokens, but a very good card, and then scales well into the late game. You can give things haste. Frontline Rush, probably our best 2-mana card that is not Belladonna. Just instant speed, so that means if I Dragon Fodder on my turn, I can draw a card, and then on your turn, I can play this, and then draw another card. So we've got Dragon Fodder just as another way to make sure we're curving a bunch of tokens in play. Warleader's Call, one of the better Anthem effects ever printed. Gives us some reach. Even if they sweep our board, we can still start doing damage, ping them up. Plays really well with the Dalkovan Encampment. Perfect card for Belladonna. We got Voice of Victory, obviously. And then finally, the Novice Inspector is a 1-mana way to get tokens in play. So that is the list. Should be fun. I don't know how it's going to go. Decks like this have their issues. Even with the bands, standards are really high power level, and this is kind of old school Magic. But we can do some cool stuff. It'll be fun. Make sure to watch the games. If you guys want the list, it's in the description, and enjoy. All right, let's get it. Opponent goes first. Never lucky. Do I keep this? I guess. Not doing anything new. We don't have any new cards. Boring. Sure. Get rid of one of our 2s. I want all my other cards. Ooh, that's nice. A little combo value with the Novice Inspector. We'd love to see that. I'll gladly do that if I can pull that off. Okay, yeah. Voice gone. Do you have a blocker? Do you have spot removal? Wow. Alright, that's a good deal. This is like some pauper quality stuff. I love to see this. Do need lands, but that's a nice against the all discard deck. That's some good value. Oh, slasher. Alright, sweet. Well, we drew a land. It's a tap land, but that's not too bad. Could pop the clue. I'm gonna play Headliner. Let's say go. No attacks necessary. I could triple block. Annex. Oh, that's quite the Magic card. I will triple block. Beating the demon is hard without removal. So we're gonna need some help here. That count as help. Sure. It was better to just probably jump twice. Oh, I actually can just kill the demon with the headliner. That's pretty sick. I didn't even think about that. Alright, we're chilling then. Big chilling. They might even just be dead. 14 is block a 1, and then you're gonna take 5, 6, 12? Oh man, if I had another red instead of this Fountainport, I'd have lethal, right? Make sure I'm not missing anything. So I need red to do anything. So we can just sack the clue now. It's not going to give me much opportunity. Deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control. Target creature. So we've got 5, and then we're going to have 6. I can activate this. That doesn't get me anywhere. Also just pump whatever the demon blocks. I think this can always happen. rather keep the headliner in play. So it's currently 12 damage if I don't kill it. My mana base kind of getting here. I have one Fountainport, one Abandoned Air Temple. I've got 3 of these. I'm confident these are good. These I don't know about. Alright, you're gonna go to 8. Oh, no way, man. You had to have Bloodletter and the Bat. That sucks. Is that good enough? Kill. I still just don't have the red. Blocks is 11, and it's 5. It's exact lethal, I think. I might have done the math wrong, but there's no going back now. Quick math did. Did it take extra damage? No. Okay, cool. Sweet. Crazy game, honestly. That was, I mean, they had a good hand. Pulled it off. That was cool. I kind of underappreciated some of our tricks, so even without removal, we could deal with the demon. That was awesome. GG. Alright, opponent goes first. Oh boy. Well, we got the new card. Fortunately, everything in these UV sets is legendary. But, I'll take it. We'll try it. I think we have to keep. Funny. The incentives when recording a video are very different than otherwise. Okay, so let's play this. What are you doing? Red, black, something. So this is a nice curve. We'll get the 1/1 counters. Give me this live. I see. Okay, well, that's the worst thing that could ever happen. That sucks. Well, it's a play draw difference. If I am on the play, I think we're maybe just set. Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect the red-black deck to be the land destruction deck. I don't really know. Unholy Annex? What the hell is going on? Okay, let's draw a card. Maybe we can get him anyway. Annex is not crazy. Alright. I'm gonna play untapped here, but it doesn't matter, which is sad. But I do have ninjutsu plus pump. You're sweeper me again? You're not real, dude. What is your shitty deck? All 3 mana cards? So annoying. Okay. Huh. Go here. Sucks. It sucks playing a token deck into someone playing a bunch of main deck Avengers disassemble in their red-black deck. But I don't get to decide what cards my opponent decides to put in their decks. Playing demon land destruction. We get it tapped. At least I've got enough basics to deal with some of this bullshit. I hope they just have nothing. They probably got something. I'm gonna get Avengers disassembled a third. Alright. My mountain. Life is just we don't exist in a real reality. This isn't real. None of this is real. This can't really happen to me. None of this can hurt me. It's all fake. Fake. It's fake. I don't accept it. Anyway. Draw card. Fourth one. You're a loser. You're a freak. And I don't want to play against you, and I'm sad. What the fuck was that deck, dude? Alright, GG. Alright, it's all downhill from here. That was just, I took a nap, I had a weird dream, that's all that was. We're back in reality, everything's great. Novice Inspector and not die like an idiot. Very good. Very good. Well, that's a lot of lands. Beginning Day of Judgmented at some point here. We can just counter my more main deck sweepers. Everyone's just playing sweepers all of a sudden. Tablet meta. It's time to get me good with some sweepers. It's like, you know what? I keep getting annihilated by Jeskai Revelation. I should just put 100 Wrath of Gods in my deck. We'll solve it. Resolves. Okay, what is this? Okay, maybe my opponent's playing something cool. Maybe it's not just sweeper pile. What does this card even do? It just like picks up a card that went to the graveyard. Spoke too soon. Alright, well that was a good draw. If you have a mountain, right? Okay. Well. If this thing lives, they're just dead, right? Okay. You get lost. What do we just draw a creature? Catharsis would be disgusting. Alright, well, you died. You have died. Deal you 1 million damage. Alright, sweet, we're back. We're back. GG. Alright, I get to go first. Hell yeah. Oh, this hand's nice. So I think we don't play for value. I think we play for board. So we'll try to Ronin this. A really strong start against no blocker. Dude, next turn, alright. Maybe this is why everyone's playing sweepers. Maybe they've run into previous token opponents just beating them up. Belladonna, it's gonna gain me a life. Alright, let's get you. There you go. Sure. One thing I will say is this deck, like even when you don't have this card, I was kind of worried that it would be too reliant on this card, but even when you don't have Belladonna, it still does its thing, right? So I think here, I'm just gonna attack and then pass, because it seems like they have to have a sweeper to get back in the game. And if they do sweep me, I want to be able to get threats. It's better than just like playing the Novice Inspectors if they do have a Star Cage. Yeah. Alright, well that wasn't a very eventful game, but, you know, strong start. And if you stumble against that, like, just had basically 2 power 1-drop into hasty 3/3 ninjas, so not bad. GG's. Alright, opponent goes first. My hand, nothing special, but I've got 1 into 2. I mean, I've got, yeah, got 1 into 2. There's my 3. And there's a lot of different ways you can build this deck. I mean, this is just true for like everything in 3-year standard, but free to experiment and try different stuff. Play voice. Trigger voice into call. We have to beat this life linker or these life linkers. So if they can if they can kill me effectively, that's where things get scary, but it doesn't look like they can. I think we can maybe raise them. This turn at a 12, it just took a 13. Sure. Probably just dead, right? Math, but. This deck is relentless. This is just a turn 4 kill into my opponent life linking me for 6 or something. You block, I pump. Wow. I mean, that was a good curve, but... Damn, alright, tokens. Tokens got hands. Holy shit. Not bad, not bad. GG's. I'm gonna... Sure, we'll smiley face. I'm okay with tokens being decent. GG. Alright, you go first. I guess I'll keep. Kind of awkward. Draw land and everything will be great. Maybe get some land fall, but we get to go first. Get a shot. Let's see if this Fountainport is gonna punish me. Like, it's so tough. It's always tough to know. Especially, we don't really know exactly what the metagame is going to be, but like skipping out access to a card like this in a format where you think people will be playing sweepers is so difficult, but also you get these games where you just have like a verge and you get punished, so who knows. Alright, no fetch, give me a land. Damn it all to hell. Stupid fucking Fountainport. Damn it. His hand's always a keep, right? We just have hop to it, 2-drop, 2 lands. It's like nonsense, but we're dead. Well, this game sucks. Play a land and then play the enchantment, because that'll put me out of my misery. Okay, GG's. Alright, we'll keep going. I've enjoyed this deck. We'll do a little more than we normally do. I want to do the thing. I want to get Belladonna hop to it again. It seems really strong. GG. Alright, opponent goes first. Oof. Guess I keep. That was a gross noise I just made. Don't play a 1-drop. Oh, okay. Well, that's not the scariest 1-drop. Ooh, hello. Alright, we're back. Now I get to curve across, right? This becomes a mountain. And then... What is this? Unsacrifice? Sure. Block. I lied. I fabricated the truth. I don't block. I sort of expect these things to get bigger though, right? Rude. By rude I mean that's a pretty good exchange for me, so I playing too much. -3. Ooh. This. Races on. Close minded just killing them. There's 3, 4. Like the monument. They do have this life gain bump here. They have an edict. Hey, this is fun. Oh shit! I didn't think about this. Uh-oh. Oh, they have another edict too. My god. Buddy. Oh, I gotta burn him out. I'm getting 2-turned also. It's maybe full. Alright, so we're gonna go... Shit. Okay, we're getting 2-turned. Double block this. untapped land. I think I go voice and then play for double blocks here. Pass. Sack clue, sure. But yeah, if this gets dealt with, it's doomed. They're just tanking about a removal spell. I'll be very sad. Just click your clue, dude. The only way it makes sense that they're tanking. I was gonna say if they have an expensive card. Okay, sure. I'm just gonna test this. Okay, what does this stupid Viper do? Lose 4, so I'm gonna sacrifice 1 now and then probably 2 land. Whatever, let's take 0. Double blocks here, go to 5. Three blocks is actually thing they can't gain life. State. I believe we'll do it. It's 7, 5, 3. Yeah, it's just 3 blocks. I don't even need to block. Question is, can I kill them? One. Okay, so 3 blocks, the encampment. So I just need 2, 2, and 1. So I should be able to sack these 2 and then just activate this. I can sacrifice a land because I don't need. Oh, I can't sacrifice it. Okay, so this goes away, this goes away. Double block, single block, activate attack, you die. Lose your life. Unless they're getting life. Alright, that's a pretty good one to end on. That is a pretty good one to end on. That was sweet. My opponent's deck was really cool. I didn't expect the Viper. Maybe I could have played that game a little tighter, but that was cool. The token deck is fun. I recommend it. Maybe you could just use 3 wild cards since the new rare is a legendary. You want to budget that way, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. Tokens, pretty sweet. Dodge the sweepers though; those can be a bit tricky. But yeah, a lot of power in this deck. Nice to be able to have some success with like a more old school deck. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. And y'all take care. Peace.